Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So in this video we're going to be talking about Daimon because his raid up recruitment banner is about to end in a bit over 4 days on the global server. After him we're going to be getting Velara, and from the initial testing of Velara on the Pioneer server, it looks like she may have some usage in Dream Realm, potentially. As of right now, it is not basically decided if she is better than any other existing hero as of right now. It needs further testing, and potentially also Velara is looking decent for AFK stages. Now, Daimon is a hero which at first we thought he was going to be pretty useful for Dream Realm, but after seeing him in action, he is not in any of the top Dream Realm boss teams as of right now. Things could potentially change when we make it to endless difficulty because he does have HP like a sapping ability. But for the most part, Daimon is basically an AFK stage hero where he is pretty decent, especially with Shamira, that Shamira AFK stage comp. And also in PvP, he is a pretty powerful hero. I'm using him on my Supreme Arena defense lineup right now, and I decided to go all in and get him all the way to Paragon 4. But basically, Daimon is doing better than I expected in PvP. He has the fear if you have his Mythic Plus ability unlocked, which is really useful. Heroes which have crowd control really do well in PvP, and also his shielding is massive. He has massive shielding. Even when your allies should be dead, they're still somehow barely surviving. Like, their health bar is almost nothing, but the shielding is just massive on top of them. So Daimon is really good for protecting a hypercarry like Shamira specifically, and Nero's Enhanced Force Supreme Plus upgrade is gonna be even more synergy with Daimon and Shamira specifically, and I'm excited for that to happen as well, which will be coming up in the new patch. So Daimon overall, he is a solid hero, and if you recruited for him and got him all the way up to Supreme Plus, then basically I would not have any regrets in doing that, because I think overall he's just a very solid hero. For Dream Realm, unfortunately, he's just not quite good enough to be in the top teams, and this is also why we're looking at Velara right now, and she seems to have potential in Dream Realm, but like, we already have amazing heroes for Dream Realm, supportive heroes such as Smokey, Mikola, and Velara basically has to be better than them in order to take their place. Otherwise, you'll just be running them instead of Velara. So we don't know whether she is actually better than those other support heroes. And Velara basically in Dream Realm, by the way, it's just about stat stealing of the enemy, which is going to buff up your team by a massive amount, up to 50% of Velara's own stats, including her attack. And that is a big deal, but it's only after she activates all of her magic circles, which is later on into the fight. So that's basically the testing which will need to be done. Is Velara actually meta or not? But so the thing is though, if you are still like, you haven't Paragon upgraded Daimon yet, or maybe you still even haven't fully upgraded him to Supreme Plus, you might want to save enough diamonds to potentially recruit for Velara if she does turn out to be very meta, like, important for Dream Realm, because otherwise it will be a while until, for example, we have an S level swap ticket. And Velara, the problem with her is that she will only get her maximum value when she's Supreme Plus all the way, and like plus 10, even ideally plus 20 exclusive equipment for her own stats, because her buff is only going to be based on her own stats. So you want her to be as high stats as possible. You want her to be maximum ascended. So she's going to be a bit of a high investment hero. Otherwise, it would just be better off skipping her. But like we said, there are other good hero options. So I am thinking, even if Velara isn't the best team for some Dream Realm bosses, the second or third best teams will probably be very close in score to the Velara team. And so you probably won't be losing out too much, even if you're not able to recruit for Velara. And the problem with Velara is that for PvP, she is not working out very well at all, because she takes way too long to charge up all of her circles, and she only gets her maximum value when all of the circles are charged. She's gonna die before that happens, and that is not basically, she doesn't do enough. In AFK stages, yes, potential. However, we already have great AFK stage pushing teams, and Daimon is also part of one of those. So basically, I'm trying to like decide right now, should you recruit for Daimon or Velara? And Daimon seems like the safer bet as of right now, but of course it will depend how meta Velara actually is. So that's why I would say to hedge your bets. You can recruit for Daimon, but try to save up enough diamonds to ideally get Velara to Supreme Plus if needed as well. And that would be around 90,000 diamonds. Like, keep that in the stockpile. Or even if you have 60,000 now, by the time you have more events, you have more daily login rewards, you'll probably get close to being able to Supreme Plus when we have decided is she good or not. But either way, when Velara comes out on rated recruitment, which will be in like 4.5 days from right now, I'll make another video closer to the time. Most people will not want to recruit for her on day one because she has not proven herself to be good in Dream Realm yet. It's just kind of hypothetical, and she has proven herself to an extent, but not with enough, like, you know, testing to know for sure. Is she actually better? And in how many bosses is she going to be better? Because there's some bosses which Velara does not work well in. Elucia denies her ultimate casting. Then you have Craze Shellbrute, where Velara is not working very well because your allies get gulped. And so basically, Velara is going to be a niche hero, if anything, in Dream Realm. And so, yeah, I think no harm if you've recruited for Daimon. If you're thinking about Paragon upgrading him now, this is the difficult decision, right? It just comes down to how many resources you have. Like, I had over 600,000 diamonds saved up, and I was seeing that he was doing pretty well in Supreme Arena and regular arena for my, like, guildmate, as well as other people in my district who are very strong. And I was like, honestly, I think it is time for me to go all in and recruit him. And I got him all the way to Paragon 4. But, like, it depends on what level your account is at. If you're at a Paragon 2 account level, getting him to Paragon 2, that's really his best value. When you get a hero to Paragon 2, it is the cheapest. It becomes much more expensive getting them beyond Paragon 2, and you're still only getting the same boost in rivalry stats and things like that. So Paragon 2 is really the break point, or even Paragon 1 if that's the level of account you're at. And you can do it. It depends how much you like Daimon. It also depends how much diamonds you have saved up. Like, if, for example, you only have 90,000 diamonds left, do not go for Paragon of Daimon. It's better to save up for Velara, and if not Velara, a future hero, because there's gonna no doubt be other meta important heroes later on in this season. So we have to wait for those, always keeping a stockpile of, I would recommend, around 100,000 diamonds, or worst case 60,000 diamonds. But don't go below that unless it is actually a game-breaking, no, like, unpassable hero like Shamira. Like, for Shamira, people went all in down to 0 diamonds, and that makes sense because Shamira has the whole AFK journey should be renamed to Shamira Journey based on how relevant she is for Dream Realm. Like, in pre-endless bosses, you're seeing Shamira in almost every single team, just not today because it's Lucia. So that is the thing about basically heroes and rated recruitment banners, that if it's a hero which is nice, like Daimon is a nice hero, but he's not a must-have game-breaking hero. And also the thing about Daimon, he works at low copies. Like, for his attack buff, even in AFK stages, he works at low copies. If you want to use him in PvP and things like that, and if you want to maximize his potential, yeah, you want to Supreme Plus him, but he works at low copies, so even if you can only get 1 or 2 copies, or get him to Legendary Plus, for example, that's enough. And then you can put him on your wish list and gradually get him up to Supreme Plus. But if you want to go for that PvP Paragon upgrade, I would say at least keep 60 to 100,000 diamonds in the bank before, do not go below that in upgrading Daimon, because you want to save it for the future upcoming heroes. So anyway, guys, those are just my opinions. Let me know your opinions on Daimon in the comment section down below. Have you recruited for him? Are you still waiting? Are you deciding about Paragon? So basically, just to summarize once again, is that yes, you can upgrade him to Paragon, but make sure after you upgrade him, you will still have at least 60,000 diamonds left. Do not go below 60,000 diamonds no matter what, in any circumstance, in my opinion, so that you definitely will have enough that by the time we know if Velara is good, you can either recruit for her, or you can recruit for an upcoming hero later on in the season. That is my important advice, basically. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Oh, one final thing. Thador is coming after Velara. We know that. And Thador from the story quest is looking, honestly, not looking like a Dream Realm hero. He's a tank. As far as I know, he doesn't provide any buffing value. So I think for Dream Realm, he's out of the question. Like, really, he's probably only going to be a PvP hero, even AFK stages. I can't imagine that he's going to be so game-changing to be useful there. So, like, he's probably going to be a skippable hero for the majority of players. Unless somehow he's totally game-breaking PvP, but I kind of doubt that. as of right now. So that is another thing to keep in mind, that like you can go a bit lower on diamonds because the next two heroes, probably only one of them may be meta, which might be Velara, but we'll have to see. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That's gonna be it for this one. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. There's a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.